Students and families, the 2015 New Student and Family Convocation for San Diego State University is hereby assembled. Please rise for the national anthem, which will be sung by Marilee Abad, an SDSU undergraduate student from Pittsburgh, California, majoring in communication with a minor in marketing.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? You may now be seated.
Benvenuti all'Università di San Diego State. 欢迎来到圣地亚哥州立大学。
Bem-vindo à Universidade Estadual de San Diego.
San Diego Shulis Dayakへようこそ。
Apa kabar? Selamat datang ke San Diego State University.
미야오이존의 San Diego State University.
샌디에고 주립대에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
أهلا وسهلا بكم في San Diego State University.
Bienvenido a la Universidad Estatal de San Diego.
SDSU में आपका स्वागत है.
Welcome to San Diego State University.
Thank you, Marilee, for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. And thank you to the students featured in the welcome video who shared such heartfelt greetings in their native languages. In fact, the flags arrayed before us today represent many of the countries of origin that students travel from to study at SDSU. Good morning, new students, family, and friends. I'm Dr. Randy Tim, Dean of Students, and I am genuinely delighted to see you here this morning. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of San Diego State University, I extend a very personal and warm welcome to each of you. Today is a great day for celebrating a new beginning. Convocation comes from the word convoco, which is Latin for calling together. This morning, it is only appropriate that we call together the faculty, staff, and students of San Diego State University to welcome all of you as the newest members of our campus community. Today, we will share with you our traditions, expectations, and best wishes for success as you pursue your academic dreams. Joining me today as part of the platform party are your chief academic and administrative officers, your student body officers, and those students serving as college council representatives for their respective colleges. Let me remind you that this is a formal ceremony, and we ask that everyone remain in their seats until the platform party is recessed and I have formally dismissed you. At this time, please join me in recognizing our president and university's senior officials. I would like them to stand and remain standing when I call their names. Please hold your applause until after I've had the opportunity to introduce each of them. Our president, Dr. Elliot Hirschman. Provost and Senior President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Chikuka S. Mwameka. Vice President for Student Affairs, Eric Rivera. Vice President for Business and Financial Affairs, Tom McCarran. Vice President for Research and Dean of Graduate Affairs, Dr. Stephen Welter. Associate Vice President for Enrollment Management, Dr. Sandra Cook. Dean, Library and Information Access, Dr. Gail Etchmeyer. Chief Diversity Officer, Dr. Aaron Bruce. Chair of the University Senate, Dr. Douglas Deutschman, and Athletics Director, James Stirk. Please join me in welcoming them. Thank you. Please be seated. The other members of our platform party will be introduced throughout the ceremony. At this time, I would like all San Diego State University faculty, staff, and returning students who are in the audience to please stand so that you may also be recognized. Thank you. Students, you have worked hard to prepare yourself for this next step in your life. You have arrived at SDSU bringing abundant talent and awe-inspiring potential. We look forward to your contributions to the vibrancy of our campus community. Just as we will commemorate your graduation from San Diego State 4 years from now for our new freshmen and 2 years from now for our new transfer students, today we commemorate your entry into the San Diego State community. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the podium our Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Chikuka S. Mwameka.
Good morning. Every human society is known to have its own time-honored traditions and rituals, be it a ceremony acknowledging one's membership of a club, a society, or professional organization, or an event such as the commencement or graduation ceremony that some of you participated in when you graduated from high school or community college. Like every major event, marking the transition from one chapter of life to another, today's academic ritual, which those of us in the academic world refer to as convocation, is intended to introduce our new students to the traditions and expectations of our academic community before they become engaged in their studies. It is not just a critical first step intended to inculcate a sense of belonging or an opportunity to meet the deans of our academic colleges and other leaders of our great institution. It is an event with a rich history dating back to the earliest days of universities more than 1,000 years ago. The significance of today's event is clearly evidenced by the full array or panoply of university symbols represented. These are represented by the colorful robes, the hoods, and caps worn by the platform party. The display of flags, which we use to publicly proclaim this convocation as an official gathering of the university and its officials. I cannot quite overemphasize the reverence and esteem of today's event. It is intended to initiate our new students into a new chapter of life. Students, this new chapter will reflect a remarkable change in your lives. Some of you may see this change as that long-expected freedom from parental control. And guess what? In some sense, you are right. You will be in control of your lives more than ever before, particularly for those of you who will be living away from home for the first time. Your parents will not be there to wake you up in the morning and hurry you to school. They will not be there to enforce curfew. Neither will anyone be there to urge you to do your assignment or write your term paper. But the great freedom you have in college comes with immense responsibilities. And you will be making a costly mistake if you do not recognize this critical fact now. One of the most important aspects of this new chapter of life is that you become fully in charge of your learning, not your parents and not your professors. Students, please listen carefully. With this responsibility come many choices, most of which will be known to you and no one else. The choices you make now will shape your future and have a lasting effect on the rest of your lives. The choice to succumb to pressure from your friends and others and party all night long before an early morning class. The choice to rigorously research and prepare your term paper months or weeks before it is due, or wait until the day before. The choice to get proper academic advising each semester to make sure that you are on the right track to graduation. The choice to watch TV all day long or all night long, surf the internet, chat, tweet, and engage in mindless activities versus studying in the library for hours on end. The choice to soak yourself with knowledge, to distinguish yourself, not just as a student, but as a world citizen, versus soaking yourself and immersing yourselves with drugs and alcohol. The decision you make within this critical chapter of your life will define and shape you as a human being and as a member of our academic community. So, choose wisely. Retain and indeed hone those academic skills that enabled you to gain a seat in this prestigious gathering. Strive for excellence and distinguish yourself as a scholar and leader. As a member of our university community, you will be challenged academically, stressed by the daily demands of classwork, assignments, examinations, term papers, the social stress of being responsible for your future, weighing the pros and cons of making one choice or another, and of course, peer pressure. Turn these stressful challenges into priceless opportunities to mold yourself into a successful holder of the degree that you are here to pursue. Take advantage of the numerous opportunities that our university has to offer. Do not just go through the university. Allow the university to go through you. Participate in the plethora of co-curricular and extracurricular activities we have on our campus. Become leaders in various student organizations on campus, engage in our study abroad and overseas student exchange programs. With these words of advice, I'm honored to welcome you to our university. Go Aztecs. Thank you. In a few moments, I will have the honor of recognizing all of you and presenting you, our incoming students, to the dean of your respective college. But first, I would like to recognize our third cohort of SDSU Merit Scholars. This year, we have 13 SDSU Merit Scholars joining us. These students are recognized for their admirable academic record, a high school GPA of 4.0 or more, an SAT of at least 1400. These local high-achieving students are receiving a scholarship for the next 4 years at San Diego State University. In addition to our merit scholars, we have 40 additional high-achieving first-time freshmen who have been awarded a prestigious Conrad Prebys Scholarship for the 2015-16 academic year. I am now delighted to formally present all our new freshmen and transfer students to their college deans who are here representing our numerous faculty who will work with you as you pursue your studies at SDSU. Parents, I know that you may have admonished your son or daughter not to be loud, not to express themselves or the joy they feel within, but I overrule those directives. They are allowed to express the joy that they feel inside. With Dr. Norma Bouchard, Dean of the College of Arts and Letters, please join me at the podium. With the students in the College of Arts and Letters, please stand. Dr. Bouchard, I'm pleased to present to you the incoming class of students in the College of Arts and Letters. These students are the newest members of the College of Arts and Letters and bring to you their intellect, curiosity, and dedication to the pursuit of new ideas. Students, you may be seated. With Dr. Dennis Cradit, Dean of the College of Business Administration, please join me at the podium. With the students in the College of Business Administration, please stand. Dean Cradit, I am pleased to present to you the incoming class of students in the College of Business Administration. These students are the newest members of the College of Business Administration and bring to you their intellect, curiosity, and dedication to the pursuit of new ideas. Students, please be seated. Will Dr. Joseph Johnson, Jr., Dean of the College of Education, and Dr. Jeff Chase, Dean of the Division of Undergraduate Studies, please join me at the podium. With the students in Child and Family Development, Liberal Studies, and those who are undeclared, please stand. Dean Johnson and Dean Chase, I am pleased to present to you the incoming class of students in the College of Education and in the Division of Undergraduate Studies. These students bring to you their intellect, curiosity, and dedication to the pursuit of new ideas. Students, you may be seated. Will Dr. Monty Merabadi, Dean of the College of Engineering, please join me at the podium. With the students in the College of Engineering, please stand. Dean Merabadi, I'm pleased to present to you the incoming class of students in the College of Engineering. These students are the newest members of the College of Engineering and bring to you their intellect, curiosity, and dedication to the pursuit of new ideas. Students, you may be seated. Will Dr. Marilyn Newhoff, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, please join me at the podium? Will the students in the College of Health and Human Services please stand? Dean Newhoff, I'm pleased to present to you the incoming class of students in the College of Health and Human Services. These students are the newest members of the College of Health and Human Services and bring to you their intellect, curiosity, and dedication to the pursuit of new ideas. Students, you may be seated. Will Dr. Joyce Garters, Dean of the College of Professional Studies and Fine Arts, please join me at the podium? Dean Garters, I'm pleased to present to you the incoming class of students in the College of Professional Studies and Fine Arts. These students are the newest members of the College of Professional Studies and Fine Arts and bring to you their intellect, curiosity, and dedication to the pursuit of new ideas. That's the way to do it. Students, you may be seated. Will Dr. Kathy Atkins, Associate Dean of the College of Sciences, please join me at the podium? Will the students in the College of Sciences please stand? Dean Atkins, I'm pleased to present to you the incoming class of students in the College of Sciences. These students are the newest members of the College of Sciences and bring to you their intellect, curiosity, and dedication to the pursuit of new ideas. Students, you may be seated. Distinguished platform parties, faculty, and members of the academic community. As Provost of San Diego State University, I hereby declare the students just presented as now members of the San Diego State University academic community. With all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges pertaining thereto. Let's give them a round of applause again. Students, it is my hope that throughout your college career, you take responsibility for your learning. Engage in your classes, commit yourself to intellectual growth, learn from your challenges, and take pride in your accomplishments. As we certainly wish you do, and as we'll play our own role. Congratulations and welcome to San Diego State University. It now gives me great pleasure to present your student body president, Blair Ward.
Good morning, Aztec family. One more time. Good morning, Aztec family. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you today as you embark on one of the most significant and exciting chapters of your lives. Your lives are about to change in so many ways, so many positive ways you could never imagine. And students, today is about you. It's about you and the rest of this time that you'll spend here at San Diego State with your other fellow Aztecs. A few years from now, you're going to be in this arena celebrating your commencement, having collected transformational experiences, lifelong friends, and most importantly, a degree that reflects your phenomenal, and I mean phenomenal, educational experience. On the stage this morning, there are students who have taken full advantage of their Aztec experience. Through their hard work and dedication, they have earned a seat on this stage, and I'm so honored to introduce them today. Your fellow Associated Students Executive Officers, please hold your applause until they have all been introduced. Our Executive Vice President, Leo Carrillo, a communication major from Banning, California, over here. Vice President of External Relations, Tyler Aguilar, a marketing major from Sacramento, California. Vice President of Financial Affairs, Dominic Bellotti, a finance major from Pleasant Hill, California. Vice President of University Affairs, Andrea Bird, a journalism and media studies major from San Diego, California. Give them a round of applause. You may be seated. I'm also happy to introduce the College Council presidents and representatives who serve you as our flag bearers today. Again, please hold your applause until they've all been introduced. College of Arts and Letters, Savannah Spears, from Las Vegas, Nevada, majoring in business administration and minoring in political science. College of Business, Tom Coleman, from Torrance, California, majoring in business administration finance. College of Engineering, Jose Muguerza, from Monterrey, Mexico, majoring in construction engineering. College of Health and Human Services, Jennifer Reyes, from Stockton, California, majoring in health science and minoring in Spanish. College of Sciences, Savannah Sawaged, from San Diego, California, double majoring in biology and Arabic studies with an honors minor in interdisciplinary studies. And representing undergraduate studies, Vanessa Rodriguez from Los Angeles, California, currently undeclared. The students on this stage are strong leaders who dedicate much of their time and energy to build on San Diego State University's excellence. I encourage all of you to get to know them through social media or going to their college council meetings. Reach out to us because the leaders are here to represent and serve all of you. So utilize them as the valuable resources that they are. Please join me in acknowledging these leaders. You may be seated. Family members and friends, today your students embark on an incredible journey. My family attended Convocation when I was here 4 years ago when I started my journey. They were just as excited as I was in this moment, and it made me think about how blessed I am to have them in my life. As a matter of fact, they're sitting right there in the front row. Hi, Mom and Dad. Their support has allowed me to realize and achieve my goals and my dreams. The support of all of our family and friends and people around us is what helps us enhance our Aztec experience and also achieve our dreams. So let's give our family and friends a warm round of applause. Now, students, what are you going to do with your time here? Are you going to study abroad? Are you going to conduct research with a faculty member? Pursue an internship? Get involved with associated students? Athletics, Greek life, or another on-campus organization? What will your legacy be? Students, please turn to your family members, friends, or the person sitting right next to you and share with them a goal that you have for your time here. Wrapping the goals up. Got some long ones, some lists. Okay, 4 years ago, I was asked the same question by the AS president who was giving his welcome speech. And at the time, I didn't have a particular goal in mind. I turned to my parents and I go, all A's? And that's a great goal, but they looked at me and they said, that's going to be you one day, up on stage. Those words would unknowingly lay the foundation for the next 4 years of my life, as one of my goals did become to have the privilege of being the student body president. Did I know how to achieve this goal right away? No. But SDSU taught me how. Be an active participant in achieving your goals and take advantage of all of the abundant opportunities you have here. It starts today. It starts right here. My grandfather was one of the most inspirational men in my life. He once told me, you can only be the best you can be and do the best you can do. The journey to success isn't easy. We will all face challenges along the way. But from our experience, it's a matter of perspective. It's about learning how to turn obstacles into opportunities. Unfortunately, I lost my grandfather my sophomore year of high school, and it changed my family and my life in ways that I never would have imagined. Around the same time, I was diagnosed with ADHD and depression. I felt weak and sick and extremely unfocused. And as a result of that, my coach took me off the competitive soccer team I had been on, and I lost my position in the championship for track. Every day after school, I would be in my room with the door shut. I can count the number of times on one hand that I actually left my house and spent time with my friends in my junior and senior year. And looking back, I could look at this as a big waste of time. Or as a reminder for me that every day to keep moving forward, to be the best I can be, and to the best I can do for me. Upon entering SDSU when I was a first year, I was prepared to go about my college experience doing what I was doing for the past 2 years, living my life and not knowing what my purpose was at all. But on orientation day, I walked by the AS information table, and the AS president at the time, Rob O'Keefe, pulled me off to the side and said, "Hey, I see a purpose in you, and you should join AS." I was like, "You don't even know me." This is his recruitment line, but I took it as a sign. And I signed my name on that dotted line, and the rest is history. That was the first step. I was selected to join the Freshman Leadership Experience team. I joined Pi Beta Phi and the community service-based organization Rotaract. My sophomore year, I was elected as the College of Professional Studies and Fine Arts representative. I have a business minor, that's why I pointed over there. And now, in my junior year, student diversity representative, and now I am president. All of this happened because people at San Diego State University believed in me more than I believed in myself. People who were surrounding me pushed me to be better, and they always lifted me up. And that's what all of us on this stage, all of the faculty, staff, administration, student leaders, and your fellow Aztec family wants for all of you. We want all of you to have this Aztec experience. So students, now is when you will build your legacy. I would like all of the new students to stand up and remain standing. In the native language of Aztecs, Nahuatl, they have a saying, Mexica Teawe, always moving forward. Always moving forward. Please join me now in reciting the SDSU tradition of Aztec Declaration by new students found on your bookmark. At this time, you will make a declaration to your parents, your friends, your professors, your community, and yourselves. It is our intent that the meaning behind this declaration will remain steadfast through your college years, and that the tassel on your bookmark will remain a symbol of your ultimate goal here at SDSU, completing your degree and graduating with meaningful experiences. Please refer to your bookmark or the Jumbotron and repeat after me. As an SDSU Aztec, I dedicate my life to personal and academic excellence. I embrace the university's vision of promoting social justice. Through citizenship, social responsibility, and scholarship. I empower myself to use the issues that concern my peers and challenges facing our world. As opportunities to champion and practice effective citizenship. I hope to benefit from the broad perspectives that diversity brings to my learning and education. I recognize these values, inherited from both Aztec traditions and San Diego State University's successful past. As keys to our promising future. Today, we express gratitude to the family and friends who have assisted us. To become new members of the San Diego State University community. Mashika Teawe. Mashika Teawe. Always moving forward. Please remove the pin that is affixed on your bookmark and place the pin on your left side. In the Aztec culture, the left side is of great importance because it represents your heart. This pinning symbolized your formal induction into the SDSU family. You are now an Aztec for life. Congrats and welcome to your new home. You may now be seated. I want to leave you with a saying that the Vice President and I would say, don't just have a great day, have an Aztec day. It is now my honor and pleasure to introduce Eric Rivera, our Vice President for Student Affairs. Thank you.
Thank you, Blair. Distinguished platform guests, students, families, and friends. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you on behalf of the university and the Division of Student Affairs to the 13th Annual New Student and Family Convocation. Students, today we are gathered in your honor. You have distinguished yourself as some of the best academically prepared students ever to enter San Diego State University. Your academic preparation has set a bar of excellence, and we are committed to supporting this level of excellence as you continue your education at San Diego State University. You are the newest members of our university community. We have high expectations. We have high expectations and standards for you. Your first year attending San Diego State will be a transition. Expect new challenges that you have not confronted before, and know that we are here to support and guide you along the way. We have created a climate of student accessibility, support, and learning that symbolizes our commitment to you. I look forward to working with you during your academic and university journey. Right now, however, I'd like to say a few words of advice to your parents and family supporters. At San Diego State University, it is our philosophy that parents contribute to student success. We know that student success is dependent upon strong family involvement and support, and we recognize that your student will not be one of the best academically prepared students without your support and encouragement. Parents and family supporters, today is filled with new beginnings. Beginning college at San Diego State is a new transition for your students. It may be a new one for you as well. Parents, we know this is a very exciting time for you. We know this is a very nervous time for you. You are beginning a new chapter in your lives. You are excited about empowering your students to go into the world and pursue their own goals. And you're nervous about empowering your students to go into the world and pursue their own goals. This may be your first child to go away to college. Your student may be the first person in your family or your entire family to attend a university, or he or she may be the last child to leave the nest. Whatever the case, this momentous day for you and your family is likely to be a mixture of anticipation and exhilaration. All of these reactions are a normal part of this exciting transition. We see new student and family convocation as a bookend to commencement. Today signifies your student's beginning at San Diego State, a journey distinguished by hard work and dedication to his or her studies. Now, with that said, let me talk with you, parents, about this notion of letting go. Do we as parents ever really let go? Of course not. Today, you do not push your child out of the family nest. Rather, you open the door to the world a little wider. Your students are adults now, but independence is a process. As this process continues, both you and your student will grow and develop in new ways. This is a transition point in your lives, but it doesn't mean you have to let go. You'll just be watching and hoping and sometimes praying from a distance. Here at SDSU, we value parents as partners. You are the most important resource that our students have. We understand that the more informed you are about our programs and services, the better resource you can be for your students and for the university. One of my best resources is the Aztec Parents Advisory Board, a group of 25 to 30 parents. They volunteer their time, their talents, their treasures, and expertise to San Diego State University, serving on the Aztec Parents Advisory Board. They serve as an advisory group to me on student life issues. They share their kudos, concerns, and recommendations regarding programs and services. They support the university by giving to the Aztec Parents Fund, which supports student programs in the area of academic success, personal growth, wellness, and safety. They volunteer at Family Weekend, New Student Orientation, Residence Hall Move-In, and Parent Regional Receptions. In addition to the Aztec Parent Advisory Board, we have more than 20,000 members in the Aztec Parents Association, and I certainly encourage all of you to get involved as well. As I mentioned, today marks a new bridge to your student success. I want to share with you 5 specific pieces of advice from my own perspective as a parent. First, trust your parenting. It brought your students to this great institution. Your students do remember what you said and will continue to look for you for guidance. I encourage you to continue to revisit your expectations with them, particularly around the issues of safety, alcohol, and substance abuse. Safety, alcohol, and substance abuse. Poor choices in these areas can derail students early in their academic journey. Second, encourage your student to get to know their professors and to get to know other students, particularly those students that may be different than them. There is much to be learned from these relationships. Third, encourage your student to become involved in our vibrant campus life, in the classroom, through research with faculty, in student organizations, through internships, in study abroad programs, and through leadership opportunities on campus. This will help them build important bridges between their experiences inside and outside of the classroom. Fourth, continue to stay connected to your student. If your student is living away from home, continue to call, text, or Facebook them and visit. Speaking of phone calls, you may anticipate a call in the next few days when your student gets homesick. Don't get too excited. From my experience as a father of a senior in college, your student will call 3 times in the first week, twice in the second week, maybe once in the third week, and then you won't hear from them again until Thanksgiving. And it'll be to ask for money to get home. And regarding visiting, my advice is this: visit, but not too often, and when you do visit, let your students know in advance. Trust me on this one. Showing up at 8 a.m. on a Saturday or Sunday morning is not a good idea. I learned that one the hard way. They just might want to make adjustments in their living quarters or their schedules. If your students are living at home, allow them plenty of time to study, encourage them to get involved in activities and programs on campus. Make sure they come back tonight for the Red and Black dance, welcome back dance. Continue to have daily conversations with them about their college experience and support them in their educational journey. Trust me, being a college student is very different than being a high school student. Trust me, being a high school student is different than being a college student. And while your son or daughter may still be living at home, their needs and schedules and demands will change. And finally, stay connected to SDSU. Attend Family Weekend on October 2nd and 3rd. It is a great opportunity to visit with your student in their new environment, and it'll be a great opportunity for you to attend our Family Weekend football game when San Diego State will beat Fresno State. Again, We welcome you today as partners in your students' educational journey. We want you to know that we are here to listen to you. We are here to keep you connected to SDSU and to each other. And now, I'd like to introduce Terry and Teresa Parisher, members of the Aztec Parent Advisory Board and our Family Weekend co-chairs. They would lead you in the parent pinning ceremony.
Thank you, Eric. Good morning, everyone. Haven't worn this in many years. It is our honor as current Aztec parents of Amanda, a sophomore majoring in speech, language, and hearing science, and Nicole, an incoming freshman majoring in business, to lead you in the parent pinning ceremony. As parents, it gives us great pride to be part of a ceremony that marks the beginning of each college student's journey, and to witness the cultivation of family and community support for every new student who enters SDSU. The SDSU parent pin that you receive today symbolizes your new role at the university. You are now officially an Aztec parent. And just as the students are Aztecs for life, you are an Aztec parent for life. Parents, over the coming years, many of you will find that you have a stronger affinity to San Diego State University than you do your alma mater. Today, our students move into a new phase of their lives. It's one that we have all been preparing for some time now. This ceremony symbolically represents the end of one journey and the beginning of a new one for both your students and yourselves. It also serves as your formal induction into the San Diego State University community.
Parents in the audience, will you please rise? Terry and I now ask you to fasten your parent pin on your left shoulder as a symbol of your connection to San Diego State University. We hope this pin reminds you of the vital role you play in the SDSU community and the lives of your sons and daughters. Parents, welcome. You are now officially a part of the university community and our San Diego State family. Please be seated. Thank you. Oops, sorry. My bad.
We look forward to your involvement as parents and to the support you'll give your students. As Eric mentioned, we are all partners with the university in contributing to student success. In fact, research studies at SDSU confirm that parental support is extremely important to student academic success and persistence to graduation. Being here today with your students symbolizes your commitment to cheering for them and supporting them now through commencement.
As one of our daughters has already gone through this rite of passage, and the other is going through it today, we understand the wide range of emotions you're likely to experience: excitement, joy, pride, anxiousness, and possibly a little trepidation. Please find comfort in knowing that the University and Aztec Parents Association understands this transition and are here to support you every step of the way. And Terry and I can attest to this firsthand. In conclusion, we ask you wear your pins with pride, especially during your campus return for a family weekend on October 2nd and 3rd. Thank you. And again, welcome to the SDSU family.
Thank you, Terry and Teresa. And now it is my distinct honor and my privilege to introduce the 8th president of San Diego State University, Dr. Elliot Hirschman.
Good morning. On behalf of our over 340,000 students, faculty, staff, and alumni, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to San Diego State University. Yeah, give yourself. I want to begin by congratulating our new students. We received 83,864 applications this year. So if you're here today, you are pretty special. I also want to congratulate the parents and many other friends and families who are here supporting our students today. As the parent of 2 college graduates, I know how challenging today's environment can be, and this is one of those moments for the students where you can let loose with thunderous applause. I'm going to ask you to recognize your parents and other family members who are here today. To our students, today you become part of the proud tradition of San Diego State University, a 118-year tradition of leadership and service. And I want to tell you a little bit about our distinguished alumni tradition. Amongst others, our mayor, city council members, county supervisors, and legislative representatives are all San Diego State alumni, but our impact is much broader than politics. Astronaut and director of the Johnson Space Center, Ellen Ochoa, is an Aztec, as are 8 scientists who put the rover Curiosity on Mars. Thank you. A couple questions and you'll see where this is going. Have you ever shopped at Costco, worn a Volcom t-shirt or New Balance running shoes, listened to music with Skull Candy earbuds, eaten at Applebee's, Jack in the Box, or Rubio's? Well, guess what? The CEOs or founders of all of these companies are San Diego State alumni. Have you seen Lincoln or E.T. or any of the Indiana Jones or Jurassic Park films? Alumna Kathleen Kennedy produced all of them. She's now the president of Lucasfilm, making the Star Wars pictures in London. And that is just a small sample of our alumni. In addition to being alums, what do all these people have in common? They've all sat where our students are sitting today, and I know that each of our students, in your own way, will make an extraordinary impact. In fact, this year's incoming students have already made history. You are the first group of students to establish a scholarship endowment before taking even a single class. Congratulate yourselves on that. There is greatness in each and every one of you, both individually and collectively. I don't know today what your greatness is or how it will manifest itself. Maybe you'll be a scientist or an artist, an entrepreneur or a student leader. Perhaps you'll volunteer, teach, or travel abroad. You may be someone's best friend ever. But whatever your aspirations, nurture your greatness. Take responsibility for your future, and please take advantage of the extraordinary opportunities this place and this moment in your life offers you. There are wonderful moments ahead, the intellectual journeys in your classes, the opportunity to do research, study abroad, learn from internships, building lifelong friendships, joining this community at cultural, artistic, and athletic events. But there are also going to be challenges. Sometimes classes won't go as well as you would hope. Friends may disappoint you, and there will be, as there always are, unexpected personal challenges. When these challenges arise, know that you have resources within yourself and within this community. Part of what you are here to do is build your grit and your determination. You learn to overcome challenges and obstacles, and we're here to support you from this moment to the moment you cross the stage of graduation and beyond. And make no mistake, our primary goal is that you graduate and go on to great personal and professional success. And please know, this support is for parents and family members as well as students. Our theme at San Diego State is leadership starts here. You're going to hear that again and again. And it's a pretty bold and ambitious statement, but I like to say to people it's also a promise, and a promise that we make to each other and to our entire community. Each and every student will keep the promise in your time here by making us a special community. Reach out to someone you meet today and make a pact to support each other to graduation and beyond. Build the Aztec family. Say hello to that person who passes you every single Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. Reach out to them. Support a friend or a community member who is facing challenges. Be the donor who contributes to our scholarship fund. Get involved inside and outside the classroom. Use your time here to achieve your greatest aspirations, and in everything you do, whether you are at a party or in a classroom, uphold the highest standard of honor and take personal responsibility for making San Diego State your university. And know deep in your heart that from this moment forward, we're all tied together. We are all one SDSU community. Now is the time to dream of who you'll be here and for the rest of your life, and your years here are the time to make those dreams a reality. Welcome to San Diego State.
Thank you to all of our speakers for your wonderful remarks this morning. As we are about to bring the 2015 convocation to a close, I ask that you remain in your seats until the platform party has recessed and you are formally dismissed. Again, I ask that you remain in your seats until you are formally dismissed. Students, San Diego State University is dedicated to providing you the best resources and most caring faculty and staff to help you achieve excellence. We are fully committed to offering you the opportunity to integrate academic scholarship, research, international experiences, and real-life experiences in preparation for the demands of citizenship in a global community. We can promise you that the next 2 years for transfer students and 4 years for freshmen will bring excitement and high energy. You will do an enormous amount of open-ended dreaming, of practical planning, and you will experience the satisfaction of tangible execution of your ideas, all with the finish line of graduation ever near. And at the end of this finish line, you will proudly join the thousands of SDSU alums and brag about your Aztec experience as you stay closely connected to your university. We truly hope that you have been uplifted by today's ceremony. We hope that the spirit of our collective remarks will serve you well during your time at SDSU. We also hope that you will wear your convocation pins with pride and remember, you are Aztecs for life. Students, make the most of your time here at SDSU. Enjoy your Welcome Week activities during the first week of school. This evening, join us for the Red and Black Welcome Back Dance on campus at Hepner Hall at 10 p.m. We expect more than 5,000 students at this event. Parents, we look forward to seeing you again during Family Weekend on October 2nd and 3rd. After the singing of our alma mater and recession of the platform party, I will officially close the 2015 convocation ceremony and recess the students and their families. Again, I ask that you remain seated until you are officially dismissed. To lead us in our alma mater, I would like to welcome back Marilee Abad back to the podium. Please refer to page 2 of your program for the words and join us in the singing. Please stand for the singing of our alma mater.
with loyal hearts our homage pay, proud working and glorying in the spirit of the Aztec name. To thee, San Diego, and the fond traditions old and new, a tribute raising lasting praise and steadfast faith. Hail Montezuma, hail Montezuma, we salute thy glorious destiny, far-seeing in coming days, men and women strong who live in truth. To thee, San Diego, to the black and scarlet will be true. An echo comes from Aztec drums through all the years. Hail Montezuma. You may now be seated.
At this time, I ask our college flag bearers to prepare to recess. Students and family, again, there is a formal process for recessing. It is customary and appropriate to wait for the platform party to recess before leaving the arena. President Hirschman, please recess the platform party. Residence Hall students, please remember you have required floor meetings beginning at 7 p.m. this evening. Please make sure you are back at your hall in time. East Commons and dining room are open for lunch, and SDSU Bookstore is open for you to purchase your books and other items. Again, thank you and have an extraordinary academic year. Students and family, please recess to the top of Viejas Arena. Thank you again.